So in today's video, I would be giving you some information on management. Now you might be wondering why management, but no matter which industry you belong to, whichever department you work in, no matter what is your role, you would find yourself always in a management process. You would also find yourself doing some management. So here is a little bit of information on what is management and how does management actually look like. So let's get into it. So, if you see in the words of Mary Parker Follett, okay, on management, she says that management is the art of getting things done through people. Okay, so through this particular statement or definition, we come to know that managers achieve organization goals by enabling others to perform rather than performing the task themselves. So, this is one particular definition of management where you're able to get work done through other people rather than taking the entire load on yourself. So, this is one definition of management, and the other definition of management was given by James A.F. Stoner. So, according to this person, management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the efforts of organization members and of using all these organizational resources to achieve the stated organization goals. So every organization has resources. It might be, humans has a resource, it might be physical resources, it might be even budgets, etc. All these come under resources. So being able to plan out, organize, lead, and control these, the efforts of all the members, and you're able to utilize these resources in a proper manner, all in order to achieve your organization goal, is also one particular definition of management. So, when you look at this particular definition and what it suggests, we come to know that management is a continuous process. Okay, it does not happen just once in a business, once in a lifetime, or doesn't happen every once a year or once a month. Every day, every moment, practically, you're doing some type of a management. Okay, and there are several interrelated activities that have to be performed by managers irrespective of their levels to achieve the desired goals. Okay, you cannot confine yourself to only one level when you have to achieve certain goals. There would be scenarios where you do some interrelated activities in order to achieve goals. So this is another aspect of management. And as I said, managers use the resources of the organization, both physical as well as human resources, to achieve the goals. And it's not just utilizing these resources, you always have to ensure that these resources are utilized in an effective way. Okay, because that is one key point. Having resources and utilizing them but not having any output towards a goal is not pure management. Okay, the real core and real, beauty of management is utilizing these resources in order to meet the organization goals and the interests of other people or the society or to whoever you try to serve. So these are all the different aspects of management. So if you put yourself in this scenario, always there's some type of management process that you would be doing. Every day you would either be planning, you would be organizing, you would also be leading people, you would be controlling. So it's not always that you have to acquire a degree for management in order to perform these management roles and tasks. So you as an individual, always, if you notice, you would definitely be executing these management skills through your day to day activities. So if you look at the management, the layout here, and in an overview, every organization takes inputs from the external environment. So if you belong to the the business team, the business analyst team, or you belong to the front end of an organization, you would find yourself always interacting with the external environment. That is nothing but your stakeholders, customers, clients, other business partners, the external environment. You would constantly be having interactions with the external environment, and you would be gathering inputs. So when you gather these inputs, every business definitely they would collect these inputs and they would try to transform these inputs. Now when I say transform, there's a transformation that's being done on the set of inputs. So if you see what are the types of inputs you have, inputs can be in the form of requirements, feedbacks, or problem statements or suggestions, etc. So all these feedbacks are taken and they somehow they are pushed into a transformation process. So what is the transformation process? The transformation process is nothing but building, manufacturing, designing, developing, processing, etc. It can be a n number of transformation processes. So once these inputs are transformed, it then gets converted into outputs. What are the outputs? So every business either they would have products or services. So taking these inputs, transforming them and bringing out outputs as products and services is something what the business does. And these products and services are again returned back to the external environment. So this is, how the management layout is put out. So you would be involved in either steps of the management. So either you would be in the input phase, you would be in the transformation phase, or otherwise you will be in the output phase, pushing products or communicating with the external environment, taking what your organization has done and pushing it to the external environment. So that's what this management layout is all about. So that's what initially in the video I would have said, that we are all part of the management process, and we at some point or the other we would be definitely executing certain functions of management. So try developing your management skills day to day, because management comes not only with just knowledge, it comes along with executing and practicing. Okay, they say management is an art and a science. Okay, so when you go into an organization, of course they look at whether you have a management degree, but you having a degree in hand or having a qualification for a manager does not make you the perfect manager. You have to be able to execute the skills. So the perfect example, the perfect quote that they say is, practice makes a man perfect. Okay, so as you keep practicing your management skills every day, your different functions of a manager, trying to control, trying to plan, try to lead, all these actually enhance your management skills. So why they say management is a science is because already there are a lot of theories, experiments and principles and standards that were already put down. You would know that there's project management, there's information management, data management. This management principles and standards just didn't come overnight. It took a time period over which people actually worked on different methodologies and principles, experimented with how things work, and they put forth these standards. So that's what it management is called as science. But when they say management is an art, it's actually the way in which a person executes it. So an example for that is a surgeon, okay, who's got a degree as a surgeon may not be the perfect surgeon. Okay, similarly a teacher who's completed teaching degree may not teach well. Okay, so at that point of a time, management is an art plus a science. So you gain knowledge from the science domain and you put into practice and you become skillful in that particular management process. So always keep updating yourself and try enhancing your management skills, because no matter whichever level you belong to, you might be a junior. Okay, but if tomorrow anyone is put under you, you have some subordinates to manage, that is also a small management. And how well you manage that particular those resources also will give you a lot of practice and experience in your management side of your career. So this is something I wanted to let you know through this video. So I hope this was little informative, and in another video I would be giving you information on management functions. So keep an eye on that video, and if you like this video and you found it informative, please do give a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, and also do share your feedbacks. Thank you.